European Merciless. I'm bored. What plaything can you offer me today? An obscure body in the KS system, Your Majesty. The inhabitants refer to it as the planet Earth. How peaceful it looks. Most effective, Your Majesty. Will you destroy this Earth? Later. I like to play with things a while before annihilation. And yes, we are beginning the Ming the Merciless campaign. For those who caught the end of my Prussian Blues stream and or video, you may have heard me mentioning being merciless. Now you know what's up. Hence the, pre-stream scary face guy person. Also the icon and all that. Yes, we're playing today in the new update 1.20, which is also known as the Ming update. So I figured might as well learn the new mechanics by, well, playing Ming. We are Ming. We are huge and large. We are the most powerful nation in the world at game start. And that's a pretty good spot. But there are some good things. There are some bad things. Some things that are a little complicated. Some things involving the Emperor of China mechanics, which is new from this update / DLC Mandate of Heaven. We are the Emperor of China, and we need to see what we can do about, keeping that title. And so, we want a few things. Now, there is a lot of stuff to sort of gear up here, because there are new subjects. We have tributaries, which are basically, they give us a little bit of stuff, and then we're like, cool. These tributaries help contribute it to our mandate, and we have enough of them, we can do some cool stuff. Like, unlock various things. We also have, because we're the Empire of China, we have the meritocracy as opposed to legitimacy or anything like that. So we're going to need to balance that. And yes. So before we really move with anything, let's actually see about getting our tributary stuff sorted out here. So I'm going to look around, see if anyone's interested in being my tributary, especially people that are on my border, because the non-tributaries malice is for people that are on my border that are, all about the not being my tributary yet. So let's go get a couple of these guys, and we'll probably try to eat Corchin, because it's kind of the biggest of the lot here. And this will go a ways towards preventing a Manchu sort of establishment here. We're gonna go establish a thingamajig here, and we're gonna get a tribute from them in the form of various things. We're also gonna send one over here, and notice we got some tributaries down here. In fact, we got Malacca down there as well. But we got some folks down here that we should maybe see about getting tributaried. Yes, Hans Way. How about you? Alright, let's see how things work out there. Also, we got new religion mechanics. We got Confucianism, which has harmony, which allows us to effectively harmonize religions. So they basically turn them into true faith for us. So right now, the Mahayana faith is kind of something that we don't have to worry about at all. So basically, Diavet down here is kind of irrelevant. We can go conquer them, it'll be fine. Be like same religion territories. Cool, okay? We also got a bunch of territories that are not either of the, not Confucian or Mahayana, which is a Buddhist faith, if you're wondering. We got some Vajrayana and Theravada, as well as some animist folks. Now, as tempted as I am to just start converting the animists and such, we could actually use them to harmonize. Now, this actually subtracts out from our harmony, which increases about a base of 1 a year. About, I think, -3 a year. and that's pretty cool. But being at positive harmony is generally good, because it increases your tolerance to the true faith. Low harmony causes some problems, like loss of meritocracy, which we kind of want to keep going up. Meritocracy, I believe we can probably still increase using normal government strengthening. That basically means it turns into a military point sink unless we're going crazy than that. Now, due to the whole new updates and things, Ming seems to have lost their, factionalism mechanics, but that's fine. We are going to use our good old usual states then to, well, fiddle with the stuff here. Alright, let's go ahead and get the usual stuff going here. We'll get a badass general of some sort, and then we'll get a cheapo guy there, and we'll demand our military support. There we go. Very good, very good. Do the whole monopoly charter thing. Now, these merchant type people, we should probably actually give them a little land. We also got a diplomacy macro builder, but we'll be fiddling with that later. Where were we? There we go. See, new layout is going to throw me off. It's going to be crazy. All right. Mainly want to put these guys in centers of trade and things like that to make them excessively, irrationally happy. And always kind of tricky. Seeing the icons beyond everything here. Alright, should be good. Can't put one there because that's not a state. That's our capital. Is there an inland center of craziness here? There is. Excellent. Very good. Very good indeed. Alright, that makes them pretty happy. We can then hopefully use the... Oh, I guess we can't. We need at least 40. Cheapers. Alright, well that's fine. I guess we can do that. Let's actually go for this mode here. Ta-da! Actually, let's just shut that off for the time being. Make a... Oh, we got one over here. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's already changed over. Oh, it's this one here that we need to go fix. We want to give it to the Shangbang. Shabang, shabang. Shabang, shabang. Da 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 da. Is this center of trade or anything there? Excellent, but it's not a state, so that's all right. All right, I guess then at this point we just sort of give it to territories where there's good stuff going on here. All right. So, I know there's a lot of stuff I can go through, but there's a lot of prep and get ready stuff. I haven't even started looking at my units yet. Let's look at the trade goods a little bit. Most things around here are going to be probably alright. Tea would be kind of nice. Shebang peoples. You're going to be in charge of this one here. Or maybe it's oh yeah, of course. There we go. Alright, now you're at 40%. Hooray! And also, thank you, Solon and the Boland, for the auto-host and such. Ships of war, that'll piss them off, but maybe we can do that. Let's do 55, 75. Okay, so we can go ahead and grab these sorts of things. And demand the diplomatic support. And a pile of money. Hooray! Now, finally, we're going to seek the support of these guys. We can't quite get enough power for them yet, but we can work on that. Places with good... yeah, we can see the... just notice we can actually see the what's actually... what they're actually selling there now. Maybe they could do that before. I just didn't pay attention. That's the downside of being irrationally frantic all the time. Yes, irrationally frantic. China ware. There we go. And just need one more. No, we'll go for that one. How about that? Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, let's get the rest of this rolling here. Recruited the minister. That'll get us up a little higher. We need 10 more to round out the full power and automation of this fully armed and operational Battle China. Battle China. Delicious. I'm completely lost my mind already. I've just gotten started. There we go. Alright, everybody's at their power, and give them some admin points, or get us some admin points, and we are good on that. Now we can enact decrees, which can do some stuff. Ship durability, fort defense, national tax modifier, provincial trade modifier, trade combat ability. I'm not sure if we're going to need any of those right yet, but we'll see. Think about it. Yes. So meritocracy is going to tick down over time, so we do need to be a little careful about that. So also, we're in the Age of Discovery. We'll be collecting up some splendor here. We can enjoy some religious conflicts if we so wish. We can also discover America. Yes. And given some things might be a little more tricky or not, but you know. Got various things here. Present on 2 continents. If we got ourselves a colony or grab a bit of Africa, we can do that. We got a large city already, controlled centers of trade. We got a bunch of them, which is pretty cool. And so we'll be taking up splendor, and so we'll be able to unlock something at some point. But not yet. Not yet. Was that last one like a pie? Immediate rival, okay. Speaking of rivals, can we actually get any? I don't think we go. No, we can't get any rivals, so yeah, we're just going to enjoy our first ranked great power, and that's pretty cool. Naive enthusiast. Oh, that's annoying. Kizenzu, you are terrible at this. In fact, both our king and our heir are pretty awful. So, let's make them generals. Huh, our heir is actually not so bad. Alright, that's pretty cool. Alright, so that's that. Boats. We got some trade fleets here. Should probably go have them protect some trade somewhere. 12, hangs out, looks like a good spot. And we're not too worried about wars right now. We can hold on to those fleets for the time being. Missions. Improve relations with Korea, protect our brethren and I don't think we're going to do that, given we're trying to turn them into a tributary. Yes. Alright, since we're probably going to go after Korchin, maybe, we might want to get ourselves lined up there as far as troop movements go. That's a good spot for that guy, and this guy can come down here. This guy can hang out over that way. So that's going to be pretty cool. We'll go ahead and leave this guy down below. Alright, we also, we actually start with a pretty beefy army. And now they've changed up a lot of the graphics here, so it's going to be I'm going to be searching around a bit more for things here and there. But yeah, we got a pretty big army. That's pretty nice. We can also get a lot more manpower, but we're probably going to hold off for the time on recruiting until we need it, of course. Given we're going to be doing a little fighting probably pretty soon here. Anyway, I think we're about ready. Merchants, where are you guys? You go there and there. Transferring and that sort of thing. Sending everything to Beijing. Yes, to Beijing. Alright, that sounds good. Alright, let's get going. Now the question is, am I going to bring... Ooh! I've already got an achievement! Three trivial tributary tribes have 3 tribal states of tributaries. Because these guys are tribal states up here, we managed to get that right away. Nice. That's one out of the way. Ha 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 ha. Now, what other Ming ones here? We're gonna do the sweet harmony if we so wish. Become king somehow, and that'd be confusing. I guess we culture shift. We can become Japan. Long live and prosper. Have 30 states with prosperity at the same time as you have a 70-year-old ruler. So that one's kind of a little RNG. That's probably not going to happen. As being have a subject of each religious group, well, we got everything except Christian right now. So that's pretty cool. So we need to find some Christians to go harass, I guess. Anything else going on here? Yes. So we got a few goals here. Otherwise, we're just going to be sort of learning the mechanics of it all. Yes, this one's probably going to be the most difficult one. But, you know, whatever. Alright, let's move forward a bit. Now, because we got some new tributaries, we're actually getting positive mandate growth right now, so that's pretty awesome. Korchin, did you get any alliances? Jinzhou, well, that's going to be annoying, but not the end of the world. They have risen up their banners, which is something they can do. So I guess technically lets me know a little bit more about what their actual army strength is. Yaxi! But I think they're limited by their force limit at the end of the day. Alright, so let's look around for more tributaries now that our diplomats are free. And we want more people on our border. So Mong Yang, be my tributary. Kam, be my tributary. Sega Yorgir, you are already a tributary of mine. You have subjects, so you don't want to do that. You are already my tributary. Oriat, you have your own subjects. Mongol, it being them. So get these two. Then we're pretty much down on people that can give us tribute as far as our bordering people goes. Now we can still ask people to be our tributary. It just takes a little bit of a extra, something here. I'll go ahead and ask Ava to be one of my peoples, and we'll keep moving forward here. Excellent. Very nice, very nice. We're going to get all sorts of mandate here. So we're going to have to eventually subjugate those tributary sort of folks. But we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. We'll take out Mongolia in the process. Alright, cool. Alright, I think another round of these might be good. You Stang! How about you? Just sort of make everybody we can tributary. That'll get us best mandate quickly here. It's also getting near the end of the year, so we want to see about getting some stuff going on as far as that goes. Take the day. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Excellent. So I guess you could just have infinite tributaries. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, yeah. So let's look at our subject interactions here. Now, we got a lot of subjects here. Some of them hate us, some of them don't. Like Cam doesn't much care for us through the heretic religion thing. We demand ducats and tribute. Let's actually arrange them by various things. So Ryukyu is one of our things. We can ask them for... we're going to ask them for military power. Oh, it's too small. Guess we can ask them demand ducats and tribute. Demand military... Oh, we already kind of do that. Demand nothing. We'll get them that. How about Arakan? Well, we'll get a few bits of manpower there. Champa. Champa, we're gonna get some military power off yous. And you, Mong Yang, I think getting another bit of military power would be nice. Lana. Yeah, we'll just take the dudes. We're pretty good on money right now, because, Celestial Empire is different now and all that. What else do we want? Yeah, I mean, a few extra bits of military power is still good. Keep everyone unable to fight or develop their technology. Alright, get a little bit of that. Sagi your gear. A little bit of that. Malacca. Malacca is pretty good, actually. We get 2 military power after them. Now remember, the military power is what we're going to be using to keep our meritocracy high. So that's kind of a good thing to have sitting around a bit. So yeah, we're actually going to have to worry about military power here to counteract that constant decay. Demand military power is tribute. Sure. Send us as a token of goodwill. We could possibly fiddle with that. A little bit of that. We also want admin, of course. Hyaxi doesn't give me much. I'll take manpower off them. Thank you very much. Just to keep them a little on the weaker side. I'll get to Haya. We want to keep you kind of weak as well, so we'll take your manpower. Karadel, well, a little bit extra manpower, which is good. Korea. Now they're on the bigger side, so we can demand a little bit more off them. We'll take a bit of military power. And Jiangzhou, we'll take a little bit of admin from them, I think. Cool. So we could just take money from all these guys, but we're good for the moment. Alright, so that's pretty cool. This should, in fact, pop these things up. It appears that is now tolerant. The Emperor Kazin is now tolerant of all these people. Very cool. That's actually very good. Makes us more able to do things. Very good, very good. Cool. At the end of the year. Alright, are we ready for enforcing our tributary status on these guys here? We are getting there. We could unify China to get a little bit of territory off them. Is this for all things? Oh, just Chengdi. Forced tributary. I guess I could just take a bit of land off them. Because we are getting positive band-aid right now. That's pretty cool. So that is an option. Then we'll see about forced tributary on Oriat, hopefully. They are allied to Uzbek. I have to worry about that, perhaps. Alright, let's see who else we could maybe convince to be our little plaything. Our playthings. There we go. Become a tributary. Strategic interests. Well, they're also a vassal, so. Alright, establish tributary. And you guys are a vassal as well. In fact, you're a vassal of one of my tributaries. Let's do that one. We're gonna get a few more tributaries before we start firing off our war engines. Basically, we're gonna try to box in Bengal a bit by getting all their friends and neighbors in on the tributaries chain here. Train. There we go. Now, tributaries, I believe, can fight each other, which is hilarious to a certain degree. And Nepal, I think that's as pretty far as we can go. Yeah, we can poke a little bit into India, but not a lot. Looks like Jharkhand's the only, yeah, looks like the only one we can really sort of poke at. And Tirahut, yeah, they're not good. They're probably all sorts of weak and or afraid. Yeah, so let's get them on the tributary squad. Very nice, very nice. I think that's probably everyone we can diplomatically ask for it. So next up, we're going to have to get a little bit more hands-on. Now, so this will, in some ways, freeze some areas from, you know, expansion and chaos and such. And otherwise, it will, not. So, yeah, we can probably get a couple more here, and then we'll get that little fight started. How about that, guys? How about that? Hello, Chaos Divided. How you doing? I'm enjoying a little bit of Ming Adventures. Declared war on urine. Cool. Good on them. Doing the thing. Alright, so, Manipur, you're going to be one of our tributaries, as well as Assam. Very good. Little more touchy-feely, eh? I'm doing what I can. Alright, excellent, excellent. And, you have no friends. You're probably going to get eaten by Jiang Zhao at some point. So it's probably a good idea for us to hit up Korchin. Korchin, are you anywhere near the top here? Korchin, you got 10,000 guys. And you also got these folks here, these fine folks. The strategic decisions after Zheng He's journey. Around 1400, China's relations with the outside world began to change. Under the Yuan dynasty, China had made contact with the West by reopening the old Silk routes and bringing Muslims, Christians, Jews, traders into China. The expulsion of the Mongols in 1367 and the seizure of power by the Ming reversed the process that were tying China more strongly to the outside. Following the 7 expeditions, 1405 to 1433, of Admiral Zheng He, who sailed the Imperial fleet into the Indian Ocean to the coast of Africa, China folded in on itself and closed off its external connections. Well, Yes, yes. I do plan to harmonize with religions. I want my harmony to increase a bit first before I start poking that. So, what do I want to do here? I'm kind of learning towards outward expansion a little bit, just to do that here. Inward perfection is pretty cool. I'll go with outward expansion. Because military points are pretty good. Alright, Korchin declared war on Buryatia. Excellent. That'll distract them. Alright, well, that's actually pretty good. I could make an alliance, perhaps, with somebody. Well, I should probably actually be telling my various subjects here to be awesome. Caradel. I don't know where some of these places are. Oh, there it is. You there. I want to improve your relations a little bit. Oh, I'm going to be doing a little bit of that. Don't worry about that. And we'll improve relations there. Because right now, I have 0 relations, despite all the tributaries. It's crazy. Alright, I'm going to wait a little bit before these guys really get their stuff rolling. Before we make a surprise attack. And I am tempted to make them a tributary, but I got positive mandate rolling now. Which is pretty good. I also need to increase my stability. I probably should have done that already. I always forget about stability. Alright, boost the stabilities. Ah. Very nice. Increase it only a little bit. I think the math here might be wrong. That's a little weird. Anyway, Korchin, guess what? I must submit. Now, I am tempted to go for the normal, forced tributary here, but they got a little bit of China, because look at this. Look at this. They got a little bit of China inside them. That's just unacceptable. I think they're the only people that have that, other than, uncolonized territories. So, Korchin, guess what? Guess what, guys? We stand at odds, I declare. Actually, I don't want to make them co-belligerent. So stand at odds, I declare war. Alright, let's get our various peoples on here. King's in, and Zing King's on. You go right that way, and Qingzu will go set you there, and you'll be sort of playing backup here a little bit. Yeah. Well, that's kind of tempting. They're no longer our tributary. Well, we'll maybe have to deal with that. We're going to see about taking as much of these guys as we can. So that'll be something going on here. I don't want to send this guy somewhere. I'll maybe send him up to Juanpur. That might be a good person to get an alliance with, just to keep things stable down here. Is not scroll on the top? You can choose mandate. I can activate a decree. Now these decrees, I believe, each cost me a meritocracy. So I am thinking about do I really want this? I'm not sure yet. Boost the oxygen ability for defense. We're probably going to need this here. So we're going to go and grab this, I think. Cost us 20 meritocracy. And that will help us out in this little fight here. So there is that. Yeah, there are some automatic things, but going to fiddle with the diplomatic builder in a little bit, perhaps. Yes. But for the moment, I kind of want to just get a few specific people, perhaps, making happiness at me. Chahar. Alright, you go to Jirem. You're gonna go off this way, I think. Yes, yes, yes. Shing-Ti. Alright, you are gonna go that way, while you go that way. Now, none of my guys, I don't think, have any siege pips, so that's annoying. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I am so brain dead. I haven't even picked up my advisors yet. Silly me. Alright, I got some kind of cheapo guys right now, which is pretty sweet. So let's go for... don't really need many of these guys specifically, but we'll go for the cheapest-ish one here. Actually, this guy might be useful going forward. Alright, we'll go for that guy. We'll go for that one. Very nice. And, of course, some sort of military advisor. You go for the morale of armies. There we go. Yeah. Sorry, there's so much to take in, I'm forgetting some important things I should have been doing already. Jud. Bub. Hoo-ha. Alright, yeah, I think we're gonna win. Oh, most certainly, most certainly. Yeah, because forgot about the positive go for having good advisors. It was part of the thingamajig here. And minus not... I guess that kind of makes sense. So we've lost one of our border tributaries. Yeah, we got some boat people here. Well, let's go say hello to them. In fact, maybe I should use one of my mission things here. Hunt enemy fleets. This is the East China Sea, right? There we go. Yeah. I will be trying to avoid converting if possible, but we'll see how it goes. See how it goes. Hoo-ha! And it comes and goes, I need direction to perfection. No, no, no. Now, they might try to attack me, given I'll be sitting in the mountains here a bit. Oh, most certainly. The Shogun would make a fine tributary. I got you're just there. It's all good. Hit it. Allah. And I'll just set that guy there for the time being. I will be the winner. Our tribute declared war on Jianzhou. Cool. Go beat them up a bit. We want fewer, hordes up north here. Oh, hello, Hayaxi. So you having some fun up there? Well, most certainly. It's very ahistorical because, you know, they're the ones that eventually invaded China, so... You know. I'm cutting this one off early. There will be no Qing dynasty. Ah. It's like I can see the future, man. See cigar. I do need to be a little careful, given that this is steppe territories and, well, these are hordes and all that. I wonder if I'm better off just facing them in the mountains at this point. Right, I think... Where are you going? You're going to Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. And I will swing around this way. Yes. Alright, I'll take the prestige hit. It's fine, we'll get prestige. One way or another. Alright, Korea, you're about to get attacked, by the way. Have fun there, guys. They got a bonus there. To be careful. To watch out for things. The honest merchants of Ming. Yeah, sure, I'll take that. Alright, this guy's now positive. I'm gonna get my diplomat here. Let's see about... Excellent, excellent. Hakuna Matata. Sort of. Alright, I do kind of worry. Can I actually make a peace treaty with these guys here? So he's a former subject of the Defender. Alright. That doesn't make any sense, but okay. Alright, like to grab kind of as much as I can, to be honest. And can I force tributary on them? Not necessarily. And in order to get anything from these guys, I need to extract a little bit more, I think. So we'll keep going. I don't know. I could just learn to accept their culture, or maybe even culture convert to it. Maybe I'd become the Qing Dynasty. Somehow. Hala. Cool. I got some woodsy type places here. Let's move off this way, perhaps. Maybe we can get them all trapped. It'll be funny. Decay of the examination system. Oh no! Our examinations, they're falling apart. Is all hope lost for this generation? The examination system has served the emperors of China for centuries. In theory, it allows us to ensure that only those of the best ability will be selected to act as the officials of the emperor. Lately, however, it is widely accepted that the general level of essays of examinees has been decreasing. Even the work of this year's Optimus Prime is much worse than the failures of some years, according to the master's examiners. Wow, that sucks. At least they got positive meritocracy growth there. Alright, I'm gonna send this guy around that way. Hello, Korea. So I guess we get free military access through all our tributaries, which is kind of awesome. Nigota. Cool. Cool with the beans. Jiangzhou. Excellent. Alright, do I want to keep pushing this here? I could. Could take their fort. Potentially. Could leave them with that. Anything else kind of cheap I can grab? Well, that would be it. Decisions. I think this is a pretty good one. This will give Korea the option to take some territory. Take a little bit of money, please. There we go. Alright, we're not going to be able to core it all up immediately, but it'll be pretty cool. This will get Korchin and Jiangzhou upset with me. Who cares? We'll not be playing down here for a little bit anyway, so... Anyway, get out of here. We've weakened them! Hooray! Let's core up all the big stuff first, except for the 63-bit. We'll wait on that one for Chengdi. That's the bit of China we got anyway, so there's that here. That's the new changes here. It's throwing me off, guys. Alright, so let's go ahead and autonomize here, because we are well before the age of absolutism and all that. We got a few guys that are trying to rise up. Ye separatists. Among. Where is Among? I don't play in China enough, guys. Alright, overextension. Tolerance. Not accepted culture, religious unity, that sort of thing. Also a little bit of war exhaustion. I guess we could wait until they're actually prom and then deal with them then. Welcome back. Alright, well that's pretty cool. I'm suspecting they'll probably not let me let this be a thing again, but we'll go ahead and keep this fort, I think. Yes, because we are still making lots of the monies. And Korea, good luck on the conquest here, so yeah. You guys come along this way. We'll start thinking about our next glorious conquest, probably involving Oriat or something. Or maybe Chengtai. Yes, yes. It would probably just be a tributary war, to be honest. Yes, yes. Hooray! Alright, let's wait a little bit. Get our diplomat back. Hoo-ha. Now, this hasn't done anything weird to, like, harmony, right? Harmony, harmony. We are enjoying maybe a little devastation due to the whole territories we just acquired. But, you know, these guys are probably not interested in being our tributary anymore. Because they're outraged at me, so there's that. If we can get that out of the way, we could potentially make things happy again. These guys they're just gonna be kind of dorks here. These guys, yeah, there's a bunch of development, but they might be losing that. But we can maybe try to get them on our side by schmoozing them. Oh, I'll be definitely going for one of those. The exotic goods of Yustang. Our court in Beijing marvels at the great number of exotic ghouls brought by the tributary missions from Yustang. Enterprising officials and merchants alike have taken note of how sought after these items are, and alliances are being formed already. If we don't act quickly, it seems all but certain a smuggling ring will be set up to bring exotic goods in to the capital. So I can make sure it happens and get a little corruption. Lose 10 loyalty. We must impose strict regulations immediately. Shebang get 10 loyalty, which is the merchants, if you're wondering. And we gain 5 mandate. Interesting. You know what? I'm going to take this. Free mandate! Hooray! Yes, yes. They will know who the real emperor of China is. What do you want, Buryatia? Yeah, sure. I don't know who you are yet, but, you know, sure, you can come through our territory. Korchin, East Siberia. Well, I guess maybe they don't exist anymore. Let's actually check that out. There we go. Alright, yeah, I'm not giving anyone military access explicitly anymore, so cool. Yes, I'll be taking humanist, diplomatic, or trade as my first idea group, probably. The question is, which one? Alright, you guys are probably cool now. We can go ahead and come back to Beijing. Hopefully our boats are safe forever. Now that the initial war is out of the way, we can build a few more ships. So I'm going to go ahead and build a few more trade ships. And just a little bit here, there. We'll get things ready for future trade endeavors. Alright, we can core this bit up now. That's very good, very good. When you get all reforms done, what happens? I don't know. To be honest. You just get a bunch of bonuses. Cool, I think. And hopefully you get infinite mandate, so you're just stable all the time, and then you're really kind of super powerful. That's kind of going to be nice. Alright, Bengal. Alright, we can start getting alliances here. Bengal, I think, is the more important one, so we'll bring this dude back. We'll actually see if we can get the Yeren tributary thing going on first, because they will happily accept our overlordshipness. Yay! And maybe why can't we? Oh yeah, they're at war, so okay, that makes sense. It's against one of my own tributaries. I guess we'll just get that alliance with Bengal then. Very cool. Alright, well, that's awesome. Hooray, I got my first ally! 2 years in the game! Yeah, but, yeah, if there's something special that happens when you get all the reforms, I don't know what it is. Alright, you're allied to Delhi and Malwa. Malwa! Yeah, we don't care about Malwa. Alright, yeah. Peace, like, people above Japan will, well, Yaren we're already trying to work on. Jiangzhou, we're going to have to probably separate war them up to get them back into tributary status, or else we'll just schmooze them. We don't know about Enyo now yet, so we can't really say anything about them. As for the rest of Japan here, they are pretty much all under the one dude here. Let's double check that. Where are you? There we go. Right? Shikawa, yeah. They have all these people under them right now, so the only exception is, of course, Ryoku, which is their own thing. So there is that. There is that. Hoo-ha. Tripura meddles in politics. It seems that our tributary princedom Tripura has been offering to support political factions at our court in return for aid in their war against our tributary Korea? That doesn't make any sense. This has harmed our relations towards our tributary, angers the emperor greatly. So there's a little bit of distrust growing between us and these guys down here. Yeah. So we're a little unhappy here. Yes. But apparently we get increasing trust over time with our tributaries, which is kind of cool. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was going to do something with my diplomat here. Delhi Mule. It's going to be a little tricksy to get you an alliance, but you never know. Also, let's actually check out the Diplo thing here. Great power actions, economic things, alliances. There's not one for tributaries. Oh gosh. Actually, there's this one here. 0 countries will probably accept. Well, that's annoying. Target. All right. Claim guarantee. Send warning. 52 countries are valid for this here. Yes. Break royal ties. Alright, royal marriage. We can make a lot of whoopee there. That's pretty cool. But alliances. Offer alliances. One country will probably accept. Latka. Who are they again? Oh, these guys over here. You know what? That might be good and or bad. Who are they? They're fighting Timmy. So, nope. Sorry, guys. You're on your own. Alright, still want some biggish friends in the neighborhood. And that's not it. Alliance, they'll be oddly easier than Delhi. Interesting. Mamonas, let's talk. Let's jam, guys. So don't fight each other? That's a good question. That's not it. That was definitely in the influence thing, right? No, that's not right. I so rarely send warnings and such. And you're under Orissa. There we go. Send warnings, yeah. So because there are tributaries, we can't send warnings to them. So they'll be able to fight each other however they like. Excellent. Hoo-ha. Cool. Alright, you guys need to finish your business here. Also, you guys need to hurt Jiangzhou a little bit. And Yaren, stop being successful, or if you are, like, actually win. Hoo-ha. Alright, I need to get gearing up for my fight with Chung Tai. Now, it's going to be a little bit tricksy as far as total manpower stuff here. Now, dealing with that problem. Alright, so Chung Tai, and you are here. You got 13,000 guys. It's actually a little bit more than that that you can potentially have due to wizardry. But you also got your little vassal here, Yarkan, which is probably not all that impressive, but you know, we can do some stuff here. We're gonna see about getting that rolling, and yeah, we'll get our armies into place. Yes, 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 into place. The big giant sword thingamajig of China. Yeah. We're not gonna go all the way over there yet, but we will. I guess we could kind of hang out on our buddy here, but that's a supply limit of 6. That's terrible. Ugh. Yeah. Fortunately, your tributaries can just kind of fight amongst themselves, and which is kind of one of the long-term problems. You need to sort of kind of try to prevent that, but you don't have like a special CB to prevent it. We'll be getting our next level of Militech pretty soon, looks like. Yes, yes. Good. And we'll get it before Renaissance shows up. So I will be probably developing to get Renaissance. In fact, I might just go and develop my capital here. Not 100% sure yet, though. My most viewed video on YouTube is a video about getting Renaissance in Ming that I did in like 10 minutes because people kept asking on Reddit. And so it's like, yeah, you know, of course you should be doing this. Well, kind of. I'm going to probably just, you know, I am playing Ming after all, but it's going to be a little different than what I did on the video. Also because I was trying to do it for demonstration purposes, I did, you know, use the cheat commands to put in some points. But we're playing Iron Man here, so we can't do that. Or yeah, it's your time will come. You also got some crazy guys here. You got Korchin and Saga, your gear. My tributary. Alright, the armies are in place. That's pretty good. We'll keep poking at Yaren, perhaps. We'll come back from Bengal. We'll talk to them later. And Bahmanis, you're still quite a ways away. It's probably not going to happen, to be honest. But you never know. You never know. Just need to avoid people that are these guys' rivals. So Jaunpur is pretty much out. They're not going to be at all interested. I guess maybe Nepal could be interesting. Interesting. Where's our macro builder thing? Any new... oh, offer alliances. Yaren, we could ally them, but we're not going to. No more tributaries. Sadness. Yes, yes. Yeah, we'll just wait until the end of the month, then we'll get started on Chung Tai. In fact, we're going to go ahead and start moving our armies up a little bit to get everyone into place. Don't expect this war to go poorly at all, but you never know. You never know. Our maximum manpower is increasing slowly, which is kind of nice. Very good, very good. All right, Chung Tai, you are allied to Kazan. What's a Kazan? Anyway, Chung Tai, you really should be my tributary, but for some reason you're not. You know, it's probably because of the whole Yarkan thing. So we gotta do this the hard way. Now we're gonna ignore Kazan because we can. Kazan is like all the way over here anyway. They're on the far side of what you call it, Kazakh probably. So they probably won't be able to get over here very easily. But anyway, Chung Tai, we stand at odds. I declare war. Alright, let's move immediately towards our capital type place. Let's actually make sure our general of the bestness is on the case. Second level person there. You go there. And you can go there-ish. Yeah, and you come along and go beat up on Korla. Korla! So, I mean, these guys are like all the way by Russia. There's Muscovy over there. I now know a little bit about Europe. Crazy. Crazy. Crazy for knowing the future. I think the first folks I'll be harmonizing are the pagans. Followed by who knows what? Maybe Sunnis? We'll have to see. Maybe one of the Buddhists. By Sunnis, I mean Muslims in general, because it's my religious group outside the Eastern religious group. All right, let's go talk to Nepal. We'll say hello to them. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Hello there, ladies and gents. Are you ready to rock? Are you ready or not? What are we facing down? Maybe you can use our surprise backup army to, well, play backup here. If we need it, we'll send them in. Otherwise, we'll just have them nearby. Alright, we got a bunch of new boats here. Let's get them gathered up. Come on, boats. It's going to be fun. There we go. Come together. Get your mission going. Alright, upon... We'll keep pushing here, I think. Yes, yes. Yeah, that's a good option to the one Buddhists. It's also the folks that we got going on in our own territories. We should maybe be thinking about the Theravada. Also get Vajrayana up here, which is a bit of territory. So you guys aren't like secretly fighting someone else, right? You're just sort of hanging back. Turpan. We'll be playing a little on the cautious side here. These guys will probably try to pounce me in a weird, awkward fashion. It'll be very uncomfortable. Now, we are going to be losing a fair bit of manpower in this fight, but that's alright. Just need to get them high enough war score to tributize. Get tributized, yo! Cool. We'll go and send our king forward into the unknown. It'll be fun. It's fun. Kaka. Kaka. Kaka kaka. Bojo bojo. Bojo bojo. Winter has come. Probably should have not started the war at this point. Alright, we can unlock some technologies. Let's get ourselves a pike square. Increase our morale and tactics, which we go do some cool stuff. Hooray! We're gonna increase over time. Okay. That's pretty cool. Alright, and corruption's also dropping, right? Yeah, it's not quite dropping. We'll increase corruption reduction a little bit. Excellent. Yes, we got the pike square now. Hooray! Very good, very good. Aksu. Aksa. Aksahi. Aksaha. Wave of obscurism. Am I worried about this at all? There's a few problems that could be made worse through it. Ignorance is bliss. Hold on. Where are you going? Where are you going? You're going to places. Kara Usu. Kara Asa. Kara Awesome. Care of Awesome Lands. Then they show up with 1,000 guys that die. And then they show up with 20,000 guys and like, oh. And then I'm dead. Brexy. Alright, we can't necessarily get there, but we can maybe harass Kashgar. They might come and try to attack me, but we'll see, we'll see. We'll see. Illy! Very cool, Yarkand. And we'll play back up here, I think. And start exploring the unknown lands. Oh, there's the Shangtai peoples. Do I want to step out of their way a little bit? I think I might, actually. Or maybe I won't. We'll see what happens. Let's see where they're going. And this also means we're kind of safe-ish up north. Safe-ish. Not totally safe, though. They seem to want to come after me now, so that's annoying. Or maybe they don't. Well, let's swing around this way. Maybe we'll avoid getting attacked. That's pretty cool. They're going to avoid attacking us. That's pretty good. Now, these guys a horde proper? They're a tribal federation, so they don't got the wizardry. So we could actually hit these guys up. Potentially. Yankee Huzuabra. Alright, they seem to be moving that direction. So let's move that direction. Slow supply limit here. It's tearing me apart. Alright, yeah, and you're probably okay as far as us knowing what's up with you. So we'd like to have some semblance of idea of what's going on here. Jin era statuette. A rare statuette from the Jin era has been discovered during renovations of the old temple. The idea has crossed your mind that it might be clever to bestow the statuette upon a worthy subject to strengthen his loyalty to you. The Emperor. Loyalties will doubtlessly change on account of an impressive gift delivered directly from the Emperor's own hands. Who shall we give it to? The Grand Historian, the most influential family, or the Grand Marshal? Let's go for the Grand Historian, actually. Free double O. Alright, that's pretty cool. Alright, these guys are all moving around. It's fantastic, actually. Sure. Let's sink out going further. Alright, so how much will it cost us to make you a tributary here? Quite a bit, actually. So that's going to be a little bit annoying, but, you know, not the end of the world. I'm going to play a little possum with you, though. Step nomads. Painful. Yes, yes, yes. But we'll see, we'll see. Kazan, you're kind of a similar color to these guys. And you're a long time from White Peace, but that's alright. This war will probably last like 5 years, probably. We'll send you up there. And we'll send you over there, because we kind of want to explore a little bit of these lands before we, you know, make you a full tributary and all that. And declared war upon Mong Yang. Diplomatic insults. Well, these guys are both my dudes, so that's fine. They're insulting each other. The fools. Hotan. Alright, they're going right for me, baby. Actually, I want to send these guys around this way. They might try to recapture their capital. Changtai, forced to give the things, bunch of monies. No, you're not saying you'll be my tributary. I will decline this. Sorry, fools. What you doing, fools? Carmageddon! Holy smokes, guys, we know about Carmageddon now. Advancements of the King Wangs. Alright, so this will give the King Wangs, or Ching Wangs, the things. It's like the nobility or something like that. Yes, the nobility. Going to have to sap their power a bit. Alternatively, wait until they lose power due to the whole generalship being removed. But I think I'll also want to remove a little bit of their power just so they're under 85. Alright, where's their dudes? Just a little bit here. A little bit there. Now they're upset with me, but it'll be less painful. If need be, we'll do some magic to convince them to be not a problem. I guess I could just sort of sour them entirely at this point. So they're going to be losing loyalty, but they haven't lost loyalty yet. And anything of decent size. Not really, it's all about 1.5s. We don't want them in Chinaware territories. Don't worry, you'll get your stuff back eventually. Maybe. T. Alright, they're now loyal. We'll give them back some territory at some point. Just not yet. It's like, yeah, you guys just had to become excessively annoying. I'm really kind of surprised they haven't tried to attack me in the mountains there. It's surprising. Carmageddon! Alright, and I cannot get through here. I cannot get through there. So I highly suspect Kazan can't do jack all to me here, so... Koshkar! We'll just keep racking up the occupations and wait for them to flute around with their dudes. Hoo-ha! Tarza! Tarza Estonopol. Alright, that's where you go and go to Choyo! Chewy? Chewy! Tarza. Tarza. This territory's all the way over there, and I guess that's as far as they go. So this will get us a nominal border-ish thing with the Timurids, so if we get in a fight with Timmy, we can actually go attack them once we get these guys tributaried. Hooray! Ming versus Timurids, fight! Koshkar. Alright, could go that way, but I think I'll round up here for the time being. We'll start getting prepared to attack their army proper. Because that's something we should probably do at some point. Maybe. So we are able to get occupations faster than they're getting them. You guys are still fighting? Wowee. Alright, this is also good for us. So that means there's fewer non-tributaries on our border. Though we would still like them to be our little plaything. Chuya! Alright, that's good. We'll send these guys up over here. And we'll have our first proper battle perhaps soon. Maybe. We've avoided it so far. Jiang Zhao declared war on Yaren. Tribal feud. Cool. Have at it, yo. I guess. Though it might be a little tricksy in some ways. Now we are losing manpower. But because we just got the end of the year, we got a boost of manpower from our various tributaries, which is pretty sweet. How's our harmony? It's 56. Alright, to Turpan. Excellent. They are rethinking their alignment here, I think. Let's move it a little bit more. Oh, hey, Orbital Doug. Yeah, poor manpower. We'll probably have to take a little bit of a break from warmongering after this, but that's what you get for invading deserts and the steppe at the same time. Hey, we got some cores. Very nice, very nice. Changtai, no. No. I want you to submit. Bend your knee. Bend your knee for me. Don't cry for me, Argentina, but do bend your knee, please. We got an insult from Lasaic. Okay. That's a thing that happened, I guess. Alright, let's get... Kazan's entered a military alliance with Crimea. I don't really care, though. As hilarious as that may be. Excellent. You're scanned. And, oh, we can go down here now. Oh, because this borders that, so we can get that situated. Very nice, very nice. We'll bring these guys together. Actually, don't want you there. You're one of our best guys here, so... Oh no, they've done the thing. Well, it's time for us to test our metal. Got a lot of shock here. Hopefully this is not all for naught. We'll enjoy our being attacking in the dry lands, which is maybe not the best option, but it is an option. Destroy them, if you can. Oh, it's actually done pretty well. Oh, very nice. They've been stack wiped. Master of Arms. Very good. His arms are masterful. We're actually going to quickly now try to do a thing and fully occupy these guys. Except for this bit here, but, you know. Are we hitting up all the places? No, we are not. Are we doing that now? Now we are. Cool. All right. Awesome. Well, this war is almost done. We're very close here, guys. I might take a little bit of territory off them, potentially. Chengde, getting a core province. Ming has done the thing. Yes, yes, we've done the thing. Now prevent them from doing anything. Now you're trying to convert this here. That's fine. I don't mind. How's our splendor coming? We got 270. That's pretty good. It's coming pretty quickly. I guess it pays to be China. Back. Now here's a question. We can also take territory off these guys. We can. Nice. Let's see that too. Chengtai will become a tributary for Ming. That's probably all we can take presently. I think I'll wait just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. Every day. Oh no, our super general guy's dead. That sucks. Qualek. And just want to get this fort to see if we can get extra... Khmer is a pirate haven. The king of Cambodia has decided to keep harboring a number of well-known pirates. When our local officials demanded that they clean up their ports, the king refused. Well, guess those pirates are having a holiday in Cambodia. Not sure I approve of this. Harbored criminals. Those jerk faces. Hotan. Give me a siege success. Karkan. I want more ultimate power. Rightful ownership. One of our subjects has seen fit to remind us of the territories caused by our owning their land. They reviews. Oh. Yumen? Or Yumen then Yumen. And Caradel. It's ours and always shall be. Suck on it, guys. Yep. Yeah, sometimes Twitch is a little slow about the whole letting people know these things. Corchin, alright. That means we're going to get a little bit of jazzercise up here. So let's go get some dudes in the neighborhood. 21,000. Yeah, we can spare a few guys now. In fact, we can spare all of these folks. All these fools. To go get prepared here in Beijing. We're not going to get that siege. So I guess we just don't. Alright, yes, this might be very workable. Alright, we'll take some stuff here. We'll take some monies for our troubles. This will leave Chengtai a little upset with us, but who cares? And these other folks, which also won't matter. Alright, that's pretty cool. Anything else we can... Obaskar. No, we'll leave them that. And... yeah, we'll leave them that as well. Cool. Wow, hail the king, baby. Or emperor. Alright, Shanghai Khanate is rather upset with us right now, but that's fine. They'll learn to deal. Or will they? And a lot of this is because they just don't like me. But, yeah, we can make them like us later. Alright, well, that's pretty cool. Is there some good place to just sort of hang out here? We'll send the smaller stack, I think, hang out there. These guys will hang out down here. Yeah. Yeah, so we will be poking at Orient at some point, because I do wish to slowly drift my way west. Because I would love to get that sweet, sweet Christian tributary at some point. Wonder how Muscovy feels about that. Excellent. I should probably start talking to these guys, getting this to calm them down and all that. And is there any alliance options at this point? Oh, for alliance, Yaren. Nah, I think I'm in. Support independence. Who? Ligor. Why would I do that? That'd be silly. Royal marriages, embargoes. Give subsidies. Request to share maps. Jarkand. Nepal. No, they're not interested. I do kind of guys in the neighborhoods over here. That might be kind of actually very useful. Saga Yorgir. I wish to know about Central Asia if I can. 43 provinces? Heck yeah. Telling me things. Oh, sweet. I know, all the way to Nogai and the borders of things here. Now I can possibly have a fun time with the Uzbeks, if need be. Hooray! And they are allied to Oriatis. So, we'll be coming to blows with Oriat, but it won't be for a little while. Yet. Anyway. Now, I could ask again. Let's look at the regions once more. We still got guys in the Central Asia region. So if we can go to Ural or further west, that'd be amazing. Saga Yorgir, you still kind of like us, right? Oh, we already just talked to you, so. Quest to share maps. Where are we? Bengal, can you tell us about, I don't know, anything? Arabian Sea, Arabia, Deccan, Horn of Africa? Cannot. But we can learn about Khorasan, which could be potentially useful if we involving ourselves in the Middle East. How about Persia? Persia's also a good one. Let's go for Persia. Tell us things. Actually, we're actually gonna leave you. Where are we? There we go. We're gonna leave you kind of in the middle of things here for a little bit, just in case, you know. All right. Now, I want to avoid getting a border with Timmy here. Ming explosion. I'm going to try to avoid having a Ming explosion. Thank you very much. I am going to try to do other things, though, so it's going to be a nice, hearty, and stable Ming, hopefully, for a good long time. Alright, well, that's pretty cool. Saga Yorgir. Let's get some more maps going here. Go for Pontic Steppes. Guess we could do that. let's look for that. Do you know anything about, I don't know, Urals maybe? Yes, excellent. Tell us things. Very good, very good. Very nice. Now we know about Muscovy. Sweet. Just gotta get the right kind of maps going here, guys. Then you're good. Then you are very good. Or evil. Maybe. Alright, just gonna learn about the world just now. Bengal, let's talk to you again. So I'm guessing Khorasan's the best bet for you. And lose 15 prestige. Yeah, so that's about all the map sharing we can do for the moment. But now we know about Christianity a little bit, kind of, sort of, maybe. That's pretty awesome. Harmony. Alright, so we actually need to have territories of that religion in our territory. So we did not actually pick up any Sunnis. But in the future we'll be getting that, so there is that. Don't want to do this yet. I think I want to wait until I get like 60 or 70 at the very least. Because it costs like 3 a month for, you know, like 30 years or something like that. I'm just trying to remember off the top of my head. People have probably already added to the wiki, so you can go and look it up there if you like. But I want to be a little on the cautious side. Now we are about to get a little bit of a Renaissance thing happening here in just a short little bit. And just little estates. When does this go away? 54, so we'll probably be able to give these guys a little bit of land in like 2 years, I think. Until then, we're going to be suffering lots of manpower problems, so that's why we're not going to be getting into any big fights. The Renaissance! There it is! This changes everything! Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright, so development, development, development. Now, you know, it's going to be a while before we can get the Renaissance rolling at all, really. But, yeah, we do got, what you call it, a expanded palace bureaucracy right now, which is pretty awesome. Now, I don't think any of the reforms give us reduced development cost. I think there's a coring cost one. Yeah, there we go. But not that. So that's one of the other reasons I took the expanded palace bureaucracy as our thing for the moment. Because I would like to start bringing the Renaissance here nice and early. Alright, so this will increase it by 5.33, so we need to do this like 20 times. Well, we'll increase probably less than that, so. So we'll go that one there. Now this will sap our powers a bit. But who cares? Ta-da! We already got 53%. So yeah. We need to maintain our strength. Alright, we are losing money right now. Fort maintenance, fleet maintenance, rooting out corruption, state maintenance, advisor maintenance. Army maintenance is mainly due to reinforcements, looks like. So we could, if we weren't about to enjoy some rebels, I'd be all about reducing that. Alright, I got a diplomat I should be doing something with here. Offer alliance with you. With Yaren, I don't think so, guys. I don't think so. So they're having a little bit of trouble. I guess I could start working on Jiang Zhao, making them like me again. We'll play with Japan later, I think. Yes. And is there anyone here that I can maybe convince to join the tributary train? It looks like there is. So let's get more tributaries, guys. Who with the ha? Everyone in Southeast Asia should be my friend. No one wants to work. Well, that's annoying. I don't want to work. Just want to lay in the background all day. Alright, we'll move you on a little bit. Get the large stacks set it up here. Set us up the bomb, they said. It'd be fun, they said. Alright, Vamonis, you're probably not at all interested in alliances. It's just too bad. But we'll have to deal with that later in time. Alright, I guess we can go talk to Changtai and convince them we're not that bad. And where are these rebels likely to show up? Kind of just everywhere over here. There's lots of steppy type places. I think holding out for the time being, just keeping these guys down here might be fine. They'll show up and then we'll go and kill them. It'll be fun. How's our meritocracy coming? It's coming along pretty well. Alright, are you ready for this yet, Pegu? Yes, you are. Excellent. Excellent. And how's our stuff here? You guys, Orisa, you are subject of his own. That's annoying. Established territory. Yeah, they have subjects of their own. Paul, you can become their friends. Or we can get them to be our tributary. Excellent. How gouge? How gouge is it? It's so gouge that improved relations. Very good, very good. Yeah, we got rolling pretty well here at this point. Yeah, baby. These guys getting their independence supported by Uzbek, which is hilarious. But I don't know how they really factor into the whole tributary thing here, because I don't think they count, but also don't think they count against me. Or maybe that's the 0.01 guy. I'm not entirely sure. Accepted military wizardry. Cool. Delhi, are you at all interested in being my friend? Are you? Are you really? No, not really. So we'll. That's not it. Pegu, there we go. Pegu, you are our tributary now, so we don't need you there. Cool, eh? In Nepal. You're getting there. You're getting there. But you're going to be a little short, perhaps. But you never know. Could be nice to have you as an ally. Alright, yeah, we'll talk to Changtai, I think. Maya he, Maya ha, Maya ha, Maya ha ha. Independence is guaranteed by Bengal. Well, I guess that's okay. And we're going to improve relations, so let's go about... Looks like maybe if we get a royal marriage, we could tributize you. Otherwise, we'll just go for the alliance and we'll get the marriage anyway, so... Me? How about that? How about that, guys? Alright, yeah, they're a little low. Dynastic actions. They're not interested in royal marriage. Alright, alliance it is. We got in ourselves a new ally. The, some people call them the Prussia of India. Nepal. Cool. Alright, and some of these other folks might be interested. Maybe. Alright, what's this here? Well, now they want the royal marriage. Could I make them a tributary now? I guess kind of. Alright, you're not my tributary, Nepal. Congratulations. This is a weird relationship we got here, but it's cool. Potentially do that with Bengal. That'd be crazy. Yeah, that's going pretty well. We got lots of tributaries. Tons of them, in fact. I mean, just look at that. It's like, got our own Holy Roman Empire going on, kind of. Yeah, we're gonna see about, Strategic interests. They're apparently not happy with it. That's fine. We'll get Garwal on the case. We also got some new guys here. They're all just giving us a bunch of money. Pegu! I want some... I'm going to make some manpower from you. And... Sadia. We'll take manpower as well. Jarkhand. Manpower it is. Tripura. Go for the manpower. Gok. It's manpower because that's all we have options for. These little bitty peoples. Very good. And now, because I can, I think I'm going to abuse my powers. So this will, I can give them the gift, or I can demand money off them. Ryuko, give me some cash. No, I don't need that. I don't need cash right now. We'll play nice. We'll play good. Because we might need that money when we're like in more dire of straits. Alright, cool. I remember increasing the mandate gives us some cool stuff. Mandate above 50 gives the scaled modifier, national interest, minus 2.5, stability cost modifier, minus 10%. Current mandate gives us minus 0.94 and minus 3.7, which is pretty cool. If the mandate goes below 50, we get a scaled modifier that's really rather bad. Having tributary states having positive stability, each state enjoying prosperity. So, prosperity. Now, where is that? That's in this thing here. So we got a thing that randomly ticks up when they have 0 devastation. That will eventually give us some cool stuff. That will give us, yeah. So 15% chance each month that the progress and prosperity increases by +1 due to Kizhen having those things. Yes, that level of development, I guess. Speaking of development, let's look at our capital once again. And we are going to spend a bunch more points. There we go. We're at now 74.98. Now it looks like we'll cost one more round of this stuff to get Beijing to have Renaissance fully. So just a few more months here. Then we're gonna have brought the Renaissance to Ming. And Yaivet versus Champa. Fight! Cool. Yeah. This is a new and interesting way to play the game overall, I have to say. How's our Splendor stuff coming? Now, each one of these costs 800, so we don't have options for those quite yet. Is there anything else we want to be poking at here? Yes. But once we got the Renaissance embraced, or starting to be embraced, we'll go ahead and just start taking up like normal. And be kind of playing it cool. Not really a tall game, since we are going to be slowly extending a tentacle to the west. Sort of situation, but we are going to be doing some cool stuff as far as that goes. A lot of liberty desire in Mongolia. So when I eventually get around to fighting the Oryats, you know, Fortune. Interesting. Now, if people are wondering, I do have a text document on the side here that has a bunch of quotes from the 1980s Flash Gordon movie, or I think it's 1980. I think exactly. So if I run into some specific situations, I might be prone to using that. Chengdi, how convenient. All right, let's send our little air type person on the case here, and 12th of September, 12th of September. So they'll all get there at the same time. And then we'll just sort of go and turn around. Turn around. Do. Take that and some of these. Very nice. We lost only a few guys. Very good, very good. We'll probably Wait until we got at least like 25k manpower before we get the next hoo-ha going. Then again, we also got a bit of a truce with Korchin. So we'll probably attack Korchin, use their alliance with Orient to break off their friendship with like Uzbek and things like that. Who knows, maybe we'll take some territory off them too, so we can get a border with Uzbek. At which point we'll be able to, dig through them on a separate war, and then Nogai, and then the Great Horde, and so on and so forth, and soon be boarding Muscovy/Poland, Lithuania. It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be really funny. Anyway, moving forward, our tributary states Jiangzhou. Nice. Tribal feuds. Alright, you guys are still fighting up there. That's getting kind of annoying. Though I am kind of tempted to just go up there and smash some heads myself, so yeah. East Siberia of Korchin. Gosh. Alright, you guys lose your thing in November of 54. It's going to be 3 years. I think that'll be probably safe-ish to give you territories back, but I'll wait until the start of the next year. All's the same. How's our aggressive expansion ticking down? It's ticking down well enough, I think. How's Japan looking? Japan's looking crazy. Ashikaga. Got Usagi growing big and large. You got Yamana. Yamana. I guess we could maybe ask for maps over here, but NATO's not assisting. Well, our trap is leading to reduced production. Okay, I didn't know I had so many colonies. Do I have any colonies? I don't have any colonies. What's going on? It's just, I guess, tribal territories that are not our former tribal territories or something like that. I don't know. Wacky. Anyway, I think the time has come to bring the Renaissance to Ming, sort of. So each one of these will increase Renaissance by 7.3. And, wait one more month. So we can actually pull this off. Can always use more grain, they said. And go for that one. And 7.66. It's not going to be quite enough. We're going to be very close. All right. And whichever one we get first, well, we'll just go with it. I think I'll go ahead and make admin our focus for this point. Wow. So many levers to fiddle with now. It's crazy. I love it. All right. Improve relations with Korea. Conquer Iljan. Iljan? Maybe. I guess we could improve relations with Korea. How do we feel about each other right now? Middle in our war. I guess they're a little upset about that, so yeah. I'll go in time, though. Yes, we can maybe pull that one off. Changtai, Gouge. Okay, we can get these guys tributized. How about you, Garwal? All right, excellent. We can do both these guys. Let's get them rolling as far as tributaries goes. Slowly but surely, there'll be the in crowd and there'll be the out crowd. It's gonna be fun. That'll be mighty Ming. You ain't seen nothing like the mighty Ming. Come on within. Come on with. Oh, they're not interested anymore. Well, let's go fix that. A little bit more patience. A little bit more being friends. A new senior Grand Secretary. The Grand Secretary is the central coordinating agency of our government, and while it's technically lower in rank than many other branches of our administration, its role allows it the control of the others. A new dynamic Grand Secretary has assumed the role as the most senior of the 6 men in charge of the agency with far-reaching impact on all areas of government. So he lost a little bit of meritocracy, but that's fine. we are still good to go. Come on within. Come on without. You ain't seen nothing like the mighty Ming. Alright, let's improve relations with Korea. Welcome to Korea. Ba, ba. How's our unrestometers coming? They're coming okay. Examining the examinations. There are those who feel the imperial examiners are not in tune with what is good and proper essay writing, and that the ideal they promote is stale and old-fashioned. Among those studying for the exams, alternative collections of examination essays have begun a circulating of what is considered a more modern form. The examiners, however, are determined to keep promoting good taste and proper form. By supporting their renewed factions, we would bring a new generation of new thinkers to the fore. This would likely come at the cost of the goodwill and loyalty of the old generation. Alright, gain some core provinces. That's pretty good. Just want to make sure something can be interfering with this here. So I gain 5 mandates. Learning without thought is labor loss, though without learning is perilous. Or thought without learning is perilous. Act to ensure the continuity of the existing system and preference examiners. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. Reduction in tech costs, which is kind of nice. So, some see as their clear break with the old as unfitting for the son of heaven. Nice, but I kind of want mandate. And plus, stability is good. I love stability. Excellent. Soon. Question is, which one do I want to go for first? Monarch admin power is very, very nice, especially early on. Diplomats is kind of useful. Meritocracy is also pretty good. All these are awesome, though. I'll probably go for the reshape the bureaucratic ranks. Anyway. But I probably want, like, 90 before I do that. Even though I think I can do it at 80. Just to have a little extra cushion. Or even wait until I get to 100. It's not going to be that far away. Because remember, this is a monthly gain. So each year we get about, 1.2. Come on without. You ain't seen nothing like the mighty Ming. Alright, you guys willing to be... Oh. The game apparently crashed on me. So, that just happened. Let's try opening it again. Maybe it's just a temporary setback. Enjoy Ming the Merciless for a few moments while we get things resettled, hopefully. Dang it. But, new patch. There's probably going to be bugs here or there. It's one of the reasons I wait a few hours to get in. Also, I need to take a nap. Anyway, before streaming here. But, these sort of things happen occasionally. I'm going to take a break. I'll be right back. Alright, a short break, but we can get this thing loaded up here. Maybe I'll go get something to snack on real quick. Just to keep my energy up, keep my franticness, and come on, Ming. Ming it up. Ha ha ha. Also, I should probably get some more water. I'll be right back, alright. I have cookies. Ah. Trying to keep myself muted while I'm chewing here because it's kind of loud. Where's this place here? Ballycool. Alright, it's another one of those Uriyeti type places. Then I'll go with the Korean ones again. Maybe that's the problem. It crashed because we were talking to Korea. Oh gosh. Well, that's not good. Thai Dynasty Pagoda is one of our provinces has fallen into disrepair after several years of neglect and maintenance. A local official has now requested funds to restore the pagoda. That's a lot of money right there. But you know what? Free mandate. Plus, we lost that event that gave us mandate before. So, I'll go and get that. Get those cores going. Very nice. I'm going to finish my cookie here, so I'm going to go back to mute. I don't eat cookies very often these days, but it's so good. Oh. See me. All right. All right. We received complaints from the Ministry of Rights that the great number of tributary missions that reach Beijing is taxing their resources. Receiving the foreign dignitaries is a stately way, and even taking care of the gifts they bring is growing to an ever larger and more complicated task, and some fear our diplomatic efforts will suffer for it in the short run. Well, we must expand the Ministry of Rights. I think that's the most sensible way. Plus, it's 50 Diplo. Really, guys. We got money. In fact, we are in the money. It's pretty good. All right. Yep. Hey, Van Art, how you doing? Ah, there we go. Cookie complete. I'm enjoying some mercilessness as Ming here. It's pretty cool. Though, really, given I'm not just conquering everyone, I guess that makes me merciful. But, you know, this is a little bit like Flash Gordon. In some ways, you know, like, you know, I remember the scene at the 1980 movie there, where they, you know, they're like, yeah, we're bringing you gifts, and that's kind of what they do here. It's you know, of course, the Being the Merciless from Flash Gordon is kind of some problematic things as far as contextual, social origins of it, and then the game crashed again. So we might be running into a bug here, guys. Things are right here, though this is the second crash we've experienced here. Yeah. Let's try this again. This continues, though. I might have to call it stream for now. Try to figure out what's going on here, but hopefully it's something that can be easily fixed. Maybe at least we got a little bit further. So whatever's causing the freak out is hopefully something that's possible to happen, but not guaranteed. Maybe it's like, no, we really want Ming to explode this time. And I'm like, no. Or they're like, oh. All right, well, that's, there's some stuff happening here. There's something happening here. There's a robot with a thing over there. Two cats. So I guess manpower might be the way to go from these guys, since they're a little the beefier side. We'll also keep their manpower a little on the lower end. But let's check things out a little bit, make sure nothing terrible weirdly is going on here. That was already enacted. We'll run out on that state. Let's go a little bit further. If we make it to the end of the year, well, we'll consider it a victory. But if it crashes in like the next couple years, maybe we'll just call it a stream. But hopefully it doesn't happen. Hopefully not at all. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and give these guys back some land so they'll stop being so upset. Quingwangs. We'll give you some the most useless land I can locate. Preferably things like grain. And I guess naval supplies early on like this. To avoid the tea. Even though we have a lot of tea in China. I'm going to save the game now. Just so I don't have to redo that. There we go. Also, I need to cough, so give me a moment. I'm sparing you great disaster here, so. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. We got a looming disaster now. Unguarded nomadic frontier. Total development at least 300. It's not a subject nation, has no truce with Ming, not allied with Ming. So basically, if they get too powerful up there, well, it could cause some problems. Yeah, what kind of problems exactly? Morale of armies minus 50%, ethereal 30 modifier, liberty desire and subjects. Basically, they'll see us as being weak because we got a big horde up north that could come down and sweep in like the old school Mongols. These guys have just been at war constantly forever, it seems like. That's alright. Got a lot of tributaries. I want some prosperity, though, guys. Give me some prosperity. Prosperity. Surely there's some places that are coming along pretty well. Kind of. Alright, there goes the crash again. Well, I want to do at least one thing before I call it here. Say hello again to Ming the Merciless here in our background there. So we get reloaded, even though his face is partially covered up. It's like maybe the trouble is I was trying to pause the game and it just died. It's like, no, you can't pause anymore. I'm like, what? Really? Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. Alright, let's try this again. It's getting a little frustrating. But hopefully, if they do a quick patch/update, they'll maybe fix a thing that might be causing this. And I've been learning enough about the modding sort of side of things that I could potentially figure out what's going on myself. Usually things like that happens when like somebody's getting involved in a state that doesn't exist, sort of situation, maybe. Don't die on me. It is your destiny. What I want is 147 admin, so I can have a Renaissance appear here in Beijing. A nice Renaissance emperor. Oh, should probably wait for it to be Diplo, but yeah, we're good. We're good. I think, right? And then it crashed again. Alright, guys. I'm afraid I'm going to have to call it a stream here, so I'll go and move that up there so you get a spooky face on to end these things up with. So the game seems a little unstable right now, but we did have a little bit of fun learning a bit about the Ming and the Mandate and the Confucianism and all that. We're in a pretty good starting place, I think. Then, of course, Ming, if run by a human player, is kind of in a fantastic starting place. You are the most powerful country in the world at the beginning, after all. And yeah, so anyway, we're going to call it here. If you just enjoying the stream so far, make sure to hit the follow. If you're watching this later on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, do all that cool stuff. If you want to help me support me directly, should be a link to Patreon, my Patreon specifically, down below to help, if you want to check that out. Anyway, I'll see what I can fiddle out here, and maybe I'll stream later, maybe I won't, depending on how things go. And I will see you guys next time. Toodles! Woohoo!